right? Shalom, shalom, shalom. All right, I'm a Hebrew. Hey, you can't make it up. As soon as I start, can't make it up. As soon as I start, the mics get turned up. All right, shalom, shalom. I'm a Hebrew Israelite coming to you week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America. All right, to let you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans know, all right, that your God shows the people. All right, but first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, double honor to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word throughout the four corners of the planet. All right, honors to you brothers as well. All right, and shalom to the elect. All right, and now, you know, the same as today as tomorrow, what prophecy is unfolded. All right, so now what they're talking about Russia. All right, has deployed and put a nuclear um, nuclear missile in active duty. Let me see if I can grab the article. Let me see if I can get the article. Right? Because I'm looking, all right. This is Al Jazeera. It says Russia put advanced Sarmat nuclear missile system on combat duty. All right. Hey, this is a major prophecy, man. Why? Because this ultimately let us know that we're close. All right, to this our salvation is nearer than what we believe. All right, this is major. All right, let's get in a little bit into it. All right, it says Moscow has put into service an advanced intercontinental ballistic missile that Russian President Vladimir Putin has said will make Russian enemies think twice. So there you go. All right, think twice. Right. So Russia. All right, Russia is clearly in the spirit. All right, of doing the Lord's will. Right. It says Vladimir Putin has said Salakia. It says Vladimir Putin has said would make Russia enemies think twice about their threats, according to reported comments by the head of the country's space agency, Yuri Borisov, the head of the Russian space agency, Roscosmos, said Sarmat missiles have assumed combat duty, according to the Russian news agency reports on Friday. All right, so this actually just happened yesterday. All right, it says the Sarmat strategic system has assumed combat alert posture. That it says that StatRun's TASS news agency quoted the Roscomo's chief, as saying, based on expert estimates, the RS-28 Sarmat is capable of delivering a MIRVE, MIRVED warhead weighing up to 10 tons to any location worldwide, both over the North and South Pole. TASS said it reports White House National Security Council it says White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby said on Friday that he was not in position to confirm reports that Russia had put the Sarmat on combat readiness. All right. Putin said in February that the Sarmat, one of several advanced weapons in Russia arsenal, will be ready for deployment soon. In 2022, some 2 months after Russian troops invaded Ukraine, Putin said Sarmat would reliably ensure the security of Russia from eternal threats and make those who in the heat of aggressive rhetoric try to threaten our country think twice. So, hey man, so Putin, all right, is in the spirit, man, right? He's clearly in the spirit, right? It says the Sarmat is an underground silo-based missile that Russian officials say can carry up to 15 nuclear warheads, though the United States military estimates its capacity to be 10 warheads. It says known to NATO military allies by the code name Satan. The missile reportedly has a short initial launch phase, which gives little time for surveillance system to track its takeoff. So there you go. Right, so there you go. It's a short read, so I'm gonna just read through it. Sky, Shalom, Sky, Yahweh Shem Shah, Barakadah unto you. It says weighing more than 200 tons, the Sarmat has a range of 18,000 kilometers or 11,000 miles, and was developed to place Russia older generations of intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, that dated from the 1980s. Russia test-fired the Sarmat missile in April 22 in the Plosetsk region of the country, located some 800 kilometers, almost 500 miles north of Moscow. And the launch missile hit target on the Kamchatka Peninsula. It says in Russia Far East region. So at the end of the day, what Russia, all right, is pretty much talking that talk. Let's get this. Let's get this. This is Sky, Prince of the Power, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. I believe it's the brother Kamal, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, Barakadah. It says, all right, this is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 38:3. And say, thus saith for out of one, Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief of prince of Meshach and Tubal. It says, and I will turn thee back and put, matter of fact, Salakia. I'm going to start at 2. Son of man, set thy face against God in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against it. Because ultimately, the Lord is going to use Russia to spearhead the destruction of America. But guess what? The Lord is against Russia as well. All right? The Lord is going to use what? Egyptian against Egyptian, man. Right? It says, and say, thus said for Adonai Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. So the Lord is against, all right, the Russians as well. All right? Nobody's going to escape the Lord's judgment, man. Everybody's going to get, all right, they do, what's owed to them. It says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth all thy armor, horses, horsemen, all them clothed with all sorts of armor, even great company, with buckler, shields, all of them handling swords. So the Lord is going to say he's going to put what? He's going to put the hooks, all right, back in Russia's jaws, all right, returning them back into that old Soviet Union-like spirit, all right, putting them in the spirit of war, man, right? He said what? He's going to put hooks in thy jaws, meaning what? That's what you do to a wild beast or a cow or a horse or a donkey. What? You put hooks in their jaws so you can lead them to the direction you want them to go in. And right now, the Lord is leading them, all right, into the battle. All right, matter of fact, right? Let me get this. Let me get this. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of Adonai. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will. So the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, right? And the Lord is in control of these kings, right? And he's putting it on Pua's spirit, what to put a nuclear missile, what in active duty. And like I said, that's a big thing right there. Matter of fact, let me get this, right? This says Revelations 11:14. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Elder Yahweh call Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, to you and yours, brother. In Revelation 11:14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So it was World War I, okay, World War II. All right, now, okay, World War III is about to happen. All right, and in World War III, America is going to be totally annihilated off the face of the earth, man. All right, the Lord is going to do away with this place utterly, man. Right? So the Lord said what? He has turned Russia back and put hooks in thy jaws. All right? Matter of fact, let me get this. Let me get this. This is Exodus 15:3. Adawan is a man of war. Adawan Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai is his name. So the Lord is a man of war. What? And he's all right. He's stirring the pot. This is Isaiah 13:4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. Adawan of hosts musters the host of the battle. So the Lord is mustering the host of the battle. Meaning what? He's watching over, all right, and moving pieces, all right, to you know, so that this whole thing kick off without a hitch, man. All right, World War III is very close. Matter of fact, let me get this. Right. The Lord is stirring things up, all right, on the war, on behind the scenes, on the. This is Isaiah 42:13. Adawan shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. All right, and that's what the Lord is doing. What? He's stirring up. He's stirring the pot. All right. Let me get this. Right, the Lord. Hey, when the prophet's on the scene, judgment in between. Hey, yo, through the Spirit, I was just talking about. Let me let these guys go by. I was just talking about yesterday when I was at camp. I was just talking about how it'd be beautiful and Putin, he come out and say they dropped the brick. Like basically I was going into how this whole thing might unfold. You know, they might drop the BRICS dollar, all right, what's going to cause hyperinflation, all right, and mass chaos here in America. And then while mass chaos and things like that and that nature going on, all right, they're going to come in and announce victory over Ukraine, all right, and then simultaneously while they do that, you're going to have China invade Taiwan, right? Which that's going to put America. All right, that's going to put America in a tough spot. All right, because Biden swore that what he would defend. All right, he would defend Taiwan if China was to invade it, right? So I perceive that, and it's just me speaking as a man, right? I perceive that Russia is going to drop the BRICS. All right, that's going to cause hyperinflation here in America. All hell going to break loose. All right, the economy going to crash, and then they're going to come out and while we busy in-house fighting, then they're going to come out and announce victory in Ukraine. And then simultaneously, while they announce that victory in Ukraine, you're going to have China invade Taiwan. All right, and like I said, that's going to put America between a rock and a hard spot. All right, because America pretty much going to have to do something. They're not going to be able to just to sit idle, right? Sit idle by and not do nothing. Where was that? So yeah, they're not going to sit by idle and watch America. America's not going to sit idle and watch all these things happen. All right, they're going to be forced. All right, they're going to be forced to do something. All right. What scripture was I at? All right, let's go over here. I know. The water. The water. I forgot, but the Lord brought it back to me. The water Yabashimi, I was shocked. All right, yeah, this is Ecclesiastes. So like it, bear with me. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. It's a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up, which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break, and it says a time to break down and a time to build up. And right now the Lord is in the what? He's in the he's in the process of breaking down Esau, Edom, all right, and building up the house of David, the tabernacles of David, as in the days of old. It says a time to reap and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. It says a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to win and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. All right, and right now we're in a time of speaking. All right, speaking prophecy. All right, speaking the downfall of our enemies. It says a time to love. This is the point right here. A time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. All right, and we're clearly in the time of war. All right, we're clearly, all right, in the time of war. All right, World War III. All right, sedition among men, all hell breaking loose. All right, class wars. All right, gender wars. All right, the love of many waxing cold. All right, we're clearly in the time of war, right? Let me get this. Let me get this. Let me get this. Through the Spirit, right? Hey, and through the Spirit, man, the Lord about to shake shit up, man. All right, something major about to happen, man. All right, through the Spirit. Shalaki. This is Shalaki. This is Joel. Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Yeah. All right, because the Lord is about to, all right, the Euphrates River has dried up, right? All right, which that's prophecy. All right, that the Euphrates River, would dry up. All right, what to make kings, to make way for the kings of the east, I believe it say, right? Salakia, Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. Yeah. Why would you be beating your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears? Why? Because we're in a time of war. All right. Plowshares and pruning hooks, what are agriculture instruments, things that you use to cultivate the land. All right, but guess what? Hey, we're not in the we're in the time of tearing down, man. All right, you don't need plowshares or pruning hooks. All right, hey, that's like you tearing down a house and you come there with a drill set, all right, and a drill set and a tape measure, right? Hey, you don't need a drill set and a tape measure when you're doing demolition. All right, you need hammers and sledgehammers and what they call those things, crowbars, man. All right, to do demo. So the Lord said, what? You don't need plowshares or pruning hooks. Why? Because we in the process of tearing down. All right, turn those tools or those instruments of agriculture into weapons of war, man. All right, that's why you had Russia. All right, they had announced that that all their factories, okay, in Russia, all right, is 24/7 making what? Weapons of war, man. All right, Russia is what you call a war country, man. All right, 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days out the year. What they're building weapons for war, and in particular, all right, World War III. Right? Let's go back. Beat your plowshares and the swords and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. And that's what these other nations are saying. What? They got the great equalizer. All right? They got the all right, they got the equalizer. All right, which is the ICBM missiles. All right. Okay, they got you know, they pretty much, hey, and not just that. It's not them just saying that. As thou, matter of fact, it says, "Let the weak say I'm strong." Let's go back into it. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. All right, and that's the mighty ones are the angels. All right, because in the midst of World War III, while all this is going on, all right, Yahweh Shai is going to make his second coming. The man who you call Jesus Christ, he's going to come back in the midst of World War III while all hell breaking loose. It says, "Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit and judge all the heathen round about." So the Valley of Jehoshaphat, what is the battleground? All right, that's everybody gonna meet. Basically, you know how you have a gunfight, all right, and you say, hey, the cowboys say, hey, meet me at, you know, at the meet me at the old K Corral, all right, at high noon, man. All right, we're gonna battle it out. Well, the Lord's gonna lead all these nations down to the battleground, which is the Valley of Jehoshaphat. All right. Matter of fact, let me see something. I should have went up. Right? And you better believe it, Elder. Because guess what? It's going to happen.
It's inevitable.
It's inevitable, exactly.
Right.
Hey, that's the spirit.
All right,
All right. Joel 3:13. It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get ye down, for the press is full. The fast overflow, but the wickedness is great. So the Lord is coming back. What? To reap. You people are about to reap what you sow. All right, the Lord is about to come back and harvest the elect. All right, and burn the rest of you people up, man. All right, the world is this world is ripe. All right, for judgment. Multitudes in the valley of decisions. For the day of Adawan is near in the valley of decisions. So the day of the Lord is near. All right. Let me get this. Let me get this. Isaiah 14:9. Hell from beneath is moved from thee to meet thee at thy coming. Matter of fact, through the spirit, let me see. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. It says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? And that's basically what America has become. All right, a shell of its former self. All right, you could tell America is literally right now considered a third world country. All right, because of all the crime per capita, all the crime per capita, capitable, Salakia, capital. Damn, I can't get that word out. Capital. All right, for all the crimes per capital. All right, Salakia, right? All the drug, how they go, all the people that's homeless. All right, okay, all the drug use. All right, the infrastructure. All right, the ratio of people. All right, in crime-ridden areas. All right, America has been reduced to a third world country. Hey, that's why you had China. Huh? How you doing, brother? All right, you already know, brother.
They don't know.
Hey. Right? So
They gonna find out.
Yup, they gonna find out. That's right, Elder. Right? So what you got America has been reduced to a third world country. Right? And what you also got the opioid epidemic. All right, you got a lot, okay, that this place, all right, is pretty much been downgraded, man. All right, and these nations, all right, they know it. All right, like I was gonna say, China did a hit piece. They did a hit piece on America. Basically, they did like a commercial. All right, saying what helped to feed the hungry in America. You know how America do hit pieces on like Africa, and they'll have a little Ethiopian saying feed the poor. All right, and people call and donate money. Well, they did a hit piece like that on America, right? They did a hit piece like that on America. All right, what showing you and guess who they had as the person that needed the food. All right, you would think that it would be a Jake. No, it was an Edomite little boy. All right, showing you what that hey, this place is finished. Everybody know it. All right, that's why I said, as thou become as weak as thou, as us. It says, or they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Yeah, because these other nations, what they actually are in a more lofty position than America. All right, they're back. They're back in their money with gold. All right, silver. All right, precious metals. All right, oil. All right, when the American dollar pretty much is backed by nothing. The only thing that's keeping the American dollar with the value that it has, what is its military. All right, and that's why America is going to have to go into this third world war if they want to keep supremacy and hegemony over the world, man. They got to go into third world war, the third world war, right? Right? They had to go into third world war. The Lord got these devils checkmated, man. All right. So and then on top of all this that America's going through, all right, you got in-house fighting. All right, a house divided shall not stand. Right. So all these things, what these nations see on the world stage, what and they come to the conclusion, what that America is falling, man. All right, hey, you seen the movie Riddick? You seen the movie Riddick with the movie Riddick where he was going to kill he was fighting I forget what they fucking called those guys, but he was fighting him, and basically the chick was like, hey, get the beast while he's wounded. So all these other nations, what they in the spirit, what? They see blood in the water, so they're going to take advantage. All right, they're going to try to take America down while it's wounded. It's economically wounded. All right, it's the infrastructure is wounded. All right, the people, the soldiers, all right, the military is depleted. So now this is perfect time to strike while the iron is hot. All right. It says all day shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? It says thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows. The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into the heavens. Salaki, I'm gonna stop right there. So the Lord said, how has thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, right? Son of the morning, that is weaken the nations, right? Right? Because if you look at America 5 years ago, and then look at the state of America that is in now, what you see clearly, what that this place is falling from grace, man, right? I mean, at this point, it's inevitable, man. You know, it's plain to see, right? Let me get this. So the Lord said, "What? How is thou fallen from grace, O Lucifer? How the son of the morning? All right, you devils are through. All right, and guess what, man? Hey, it's beautiful seeing all this happen. that's another chapter. Salaki. No, I think that's Salaki. Bear with me. It's Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of Adawan, Yahweh, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said for Adawan. So the Lord, what? Said what? That the eyes of the Lord is upon the sinful kingdom, and he's going to destroy it off the face of the map. All right, and the Lord's going to do that by way of thermonuclear missiles. All right, and there's nothing that nobody can do about it. All right, this is the decree written. This is what the Lord prescribed. All right, this is the lot. All right, that America has to endure and go through. All right, this place was made to be utterly destroyed. All right, let me get this. It says, this is Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. Jeremiah 50 and 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? Kind, right? The Lord is about to destroy this place, man. All right. It said, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Adawan. So the Lord has this place in the trick bag. All right, so much so, what the Lord said, what? That that your allies are going to shoot missiles on this place, man. It says, Adawan have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Adawan Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. And what are what is what is the weapons of the Lord indignation? The weapons of the Lord indignation, all right, is the missiles, man, the ICBM missiles. All right, and guess what? Hey, everybody think Putin playing, man. All right, now he's put a nuclear missile, all right, in active duty is what they saying. Everybody is thinking this guy playing, like they fucking around, and they gonna find out. They think that that he's somehow he's bluffing, man. All right, but they don't know that Putin has the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai on him, and he's gonna pull the trigger, man. Hey, and even if Putin don't pull the trigger, guess what? The angels are capable of activating the nuclear missiles and launching them, man. So it doesn't matter if Putin do it, whoever do it, guess what? It's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. It says, the Lord have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Adawan Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. It says, come against her from the utmost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heat, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Slay her, it says, slay all her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come, the time of their visitation. Yeah, all right. The day that the Lord is going to visit this place, all right, with thermonuclear missiles, all right, it's close by, man. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion, vengeance of Adawan, our God, the vengeance of his temple, God, right? Because the only people that's going to escape, all right, is the elect, all right, the elect and the elite, right? Let's go here. Jeremiah 50 and 14, Salakia. This is Jeremiah 50 and 11. Because you were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyer of my heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls. Yeah, these devils pretty much got what? Rich off of blood, man. All right, they money is blood money, man. Your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. It says, because of the wrath of Adawan, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished, and his at her plague. Yeah, all right, you're going to walk past this place, all right, and you're going to be in awe, man. All right, how the Lord is the destruction of this place, man. All right, you're going to literally hold your mouth in awe of seeing the destruction of this place, man. Right? It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against Adawan. So the Lord said, what? Shoot at all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her, spare no arrows. All right, that's why. All right, matter of fact, let me get this. It says, Obadiah, I'm going to start at 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Yeah, because you devils are proud. You think that nobody's going to be able to bring you down. All right, but the Lord is going to, he's going to use your own brother, all right, team it, all right, the Russians want to bring you devils down, man. All right, you're going to use your own brother, all right, you devils are going to fall on your own sword. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thy set thy nest among the stars, this will I bring thee down, saith for out of wine. Right? I'm gonna skip down to 17. Salakia, bear with me. I'm gonna skip down to 7. Obadiah 1 and 7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. Yeah, so these other countries, such as Saudi Arabia, right, the same people, all right, that back the dollar, all right, that made it the petrodollar, all right, that made it what it was, all right, your allies, all right, Turkey, all right, Britain, right? That's why I said your mother. Let me go back here. Right? That's why I said what your mother should be ashamed. All right, because Great Britain, all right, is going to shoot missiles over here, man. All right, your allies are going to aid in the destruction of this place, man. Like I said, thou art greatly despised. All right, that pride have deceived thee. All right, it said what? Pride is hateful. Pride is hateful before the Lord and man. All right. So when you go anywhere in the world, man, you Edomites, all right, you American Edomites, all right, are greatly despised, man. I seen this. I had this one clip I did, and I was going into basically it was a Moab, and it was an Edomite. All right, he was over in Moab, over in China. All right, and Moab was calling him a white pig, man. Told him to go back to his country. All right, showing you that that you Edomites don't got that same push like you used to have, man. All right, your power is waning. All right, it's weaning. Right? It says, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. Shoot at her and spare no arrows. It says, for she has sinned against her out of wine. So the Lord said what? All nations that got nuclear capability. All right? Hey, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Israel, all right, shot missiles over this place, man. Right? The Lord said, all you that got nuclear capabilities, all right, punch the coordinates in to hit what? America, man. And that's just what's going to happen. And like I said, whether, all right, these nations press the button or not, all right, the angels, all right, has the technology, all right, to take over, all right, these nuclear weapons, all right, that's pretty much strategically placed around the world, man. All right, they already said that Russia nuclear silos, a UFO popped up at the silo, turned it on, all right, and then it was counting down, and then they was trying to figure out what was going on, all right, and then it stopped, and then the UFO left, right? So the chariots, all right, they got the capability, what, to launch the missiles, even if nobody there to press the button, all right? It says, shout against her round about. She hath given her hand, her foundation are fallen, her walls are thrown down. Where is the vengeance of her out of wine? Take vengeance upon her as she hath done, do unto her. So the Lord is going to allow these other nations to get their lick back. All right, in so many ways. All right, to put it plainly. All right, He's going to allow these other nations to get their lick back for everything they've done to them, all right, throughout the years of what carpet bombing, all right, what happened over there in Vietnam, I believe it was. I believe that was World War II. Little Man and Fat Boy and Little Man, I believe was the two nuclear bombs that they let off over there. Hey man, hey, those people ain't forget about that shit, man. right? They ain't forget about that shit. Hey, you doubles gotta pay for that, man. All right, you gotta pay for. Hey, when you go over there, hey, when you go over there, they still, it's like people, all right, they got hit with the nuke. You can see their shadows within the walls, burnt into the wall, man. Showing you what? Hey, you doubles gotta pay for that. It says, cut off the sword from Babylon, and him that handleth the sickle in the times of the harvest. For fear of oppressing, swore they shall turn every one to his people, and they shall flee every one to his own land. Yeah, and you already got over there in Africa. All right, they telling the French, all right, the pack up and leave the embassy. All right, you got America, all right, and I forget where that's at. Where they basically you got people migrating from out of America, going back to their homeland. Why? Because the writing is on the wall. All right, this place is about to be nuclear radiated, man. Right? This place is about to get hit with 200 million nukes, man. I believe that's the number if I'm correct. Right? Let me get this. This is Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of our wine cometh, for it is nigh at hand. What is the day of the Lord? All right, darkness and not light, man. All right, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It said very dark and no brightness in it. Right? A day of darkness. Hey, that's the spirit. A day of darkness and gloominess. A day of clouds. It says, and of thick darkness as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong. There have not been ever the light, neither shall be any more after. It is even the year of many generations. Yeah, because after World War III, happens, all right, it's going to be peace on earth, man. All right, the World War III is going to be the war to end all wars, man. All right. It says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. All right, and that's talking about the nuclear missiles. It says a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. Because what? You got the propulsion system. All right, when they come out the nuclear silos, all right, you got the propulsion system. All right, then you got the nuclear warhead that's in the front that the propulsion system is carrying. Right? It says the land is a garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Yeah, you're not going to be able to escape the nuclear destruction, all right, unless you got the Lord on your side, all right, unless you got the divine intervention, all right, to help, to aid you in the times to come. It says, and nothing shall escape them. It says, the appearance of them is in the appearance of horses. And as a horseman, so shall they run. Yeah. So if you ever see like a cowboy movie, and in the cowboy movie, all right, you got in the cowboy movie, you'll have or a movie where like they go into battle, they go select it. Like a cowboy movie or a movie like where you got one side, all right, that's lined up with their horses, and you got the other side lined up with their horses, and they running in the battle, and you see like that trail of smoke behind the horses. Well, that's like unto the missiles, all right, because if you go watch like a barrage of missiles get let off, all right, you see like a trail of smoke, all right, behind the missiles, all right, and this is pretty much Joel breaking down the vision, all right, the best way he know how. It says, like the noise of the chariots on the top of mountains, so they leap, like noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble as a strong people set in battle array. It says, before their face the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. Yeah, because a terrible fear, and they're going to be burnt up. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So what is saying what? That the Lord is, Joel is pretty much breaking the missiles down as the missiles are likened unto an army. All right, because the Lord is the Lord of armies, man. All right, the Lord of Sabaoth, man. All right, the Lord of armies. All right. It says, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. It says, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Yeah, meaning what? The missiles are going to not, pretty much, they're not going to go off course. All right, they're not going to bump into each other. All right, they're going to be synchronized. All right, they're going to be in order. All right, like an army. All right. Neither shall one thrust another. See, there you go. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. And what is the sword? The sword is the missile defense system. All right, which America missile defense system has no way of stopping Russia's, all right, hypersonic nuclear missiles, man. All right, I call them zigzag nukes. All right, because they could change course in mid-flight. All right, and how did Russia get this technology? All right, well, that technology was given to Russia by the Heavenly Father, so that Russia and all these other countries could do the will of Adonai Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. It says, they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. They shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb up upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. What? And that's going into what? The fire totally engulfing this place, man. All right, climbing up into the houses, into the window, totally like water. Like if water was to cover something, it would totally engulf it, encapsulate it. All right, it would just consume it, and that's what's going to happen when these nukes hit. All right, they're going to totally engulf this place, man. It says the earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun and the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Yeah, because of that nuclear fallout. And the Adonai shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong and executeth his word. For the day of our Adonai is great and very terrible. And who can abide it? Yeah. Who can stand before the Lord, man? All right, nobody. get this. Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the outer wine will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. Yeah. All right. For all you, all you shit talkers, guess what? All you scoffers, you mockers. All right. Guess what? The Lord is going to melt your ass, man. All right. The Lord is going to share kind of you. All right. You're gonna disintegrate upon your feet. All right. Your eyes going to consume away in your head. All right. Your tongue going to consume away in your mouth. All right. You're going to die a horrible death. Let me get this. All right, you people are going to be what you call fuel for the fire, man. All right. This is Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and the fuel of fire. Yeah. So you had conventional war, all right, where you were going to battle, all right, men would have spears, all right, men would use shields, all right, okay, that would be ancient war, if you will. Men would use spears, swords, all right, shields, all right, chariots, all right, and they would go hand-to-hand combat. All right, then you move to the more conventional war, all right, where you would go into battle, all right, and then you would hear mortars going off, the snap of the rifle, all right, men hollering in the distance, okay, men bleeding on the field, boots on the ground, right? But now, what this war, the Lord's saying, what is not going to be a conventional war. This war is going to be fought, all right, by way of ICBM missiles. All right, it's not going to be boots on the ground, invading one another, things of that nature. Yeah, you're going to have martial law. All right, yeah, but you're not going to have Russia. All right, what they call Red Dawn, a Red Dawn situation, man. All right, where you got Russia and China over here, boots on the ground, invading America. All right, that's never going to happen, right? All right, you're going to have this place, all right, be annihilated, all right, by nuclear weaponry, man. I'm gonna hit that again. Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood. But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire, man. So that's how this world is gonna go out, man. All right, in the next world, all right, that's gonna be born out of the ashes of this world is the kingdom of heaven. All right, so I'm in there. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations, that I can push his word throughout the four corners of the planet. All right, shalom to you brothers, all right, that was on the comment board. Shalom. And I'm going to say, hey, man, this thing closer than what we believe, man. So with that, I'm going to salute out and say shalom.